I currently attend Life Fellowship with my husband and 4 children. I help in Kid Life Ministries on Sundays where I'm needed. I also help prepare the materials for the Kid Life lessons that are taught on Sundays. I also recently joined the choir here at Life Fellowship. I never imagined myself being part of a Christian church because I used to be a Muslim. Growing up, my siblings and I were not allowed in churches, and we were not allowed to go in Christian homes. My father believed that by doing that, we would be introduced to the biggest lie in Christianity, which is Jesus is the Son of God. We were a very devout Islamic household. My father had his own Islamic center. He went to the prisons to teach about Islam. He went around the neighborhood teaching Islam. He went to the hospitals and taught the sick and poor. I decided then at a young age that this would be my life. I never wanted to leave Islam. I could never see myself believing anything different. Life continued on as I got older, start dealing with the ups and downs of marriage and raising children. My husband and I also experienced a miscarriage, and 2 children died in childbirth. And that was one of the hardest things that I ever had to deal with. During the miscarriage, I actually almost died. And I remember for the first time, I thought, what would happen if I died? What really would happen? That's the first time I remember ever doubting Islam. I decided to look up a Christian counselor, and after a few sessions, she gave me a New Testament. I quickly read through that, and that actually made me even more confused. I had read the words of Jesus Christ, and so much of it made sense, and going against what I believed in the Quran. Me and my husband had also been going to Christian marriage conferences. They gave people the opportunity at the end to come up and give their life to Christ. And I figured, hey, why not? What could it hurt? And I actually wanted to believe, even though I know in my heart that I didn't. Went to my counseling session the next day and explained to my counselor what happened. So she asked me, had I ever thought about praying to Jesus and asking him what the truth was? And I told her I could never do that. I could never pray to a dead man. I told her that how was somebody that I didn't believe in gonna hear my prayers? So she then stated that Jesus knows my heart, and she believes that I was sincere in knowing the truth. I got on my knees, and through tears I asked Jesus if he was real, would he show me the truth? My husband and I had been reading a devotional that I purchased for us the past few months. In the devotionals, they all start off with a Bible verse. And I started to read, and the verse read, "Come to me, all who are weary and carry heavy burdens, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and I will give you rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." I immediately broke down crying. I couldn't even get through the rest of the verses. After verse 28, I believed. In a matter of seconds, I went from unbelief to belief. I was shocked. I thought, Jesus is real. He's alive, and he cares about me. And I was changed forever. That changed my life. I'm Sahirah Nash, and this is my life story.